So in this video, we're going to be talking about a few things that all beginners should do when they start out Monster Hunter World. So the first thing that all beginners should be doing when they start out Monster Hunter World is actually going and crafting your first weapon. So let's go ahead and show you the weapon that you should be crafting. Now the weapons that you should be crafting are going to be the Defender gear. The Defender weapons. Because they are the best starting weapons and they're meant to carry you through base game. So let's go ahead and go here. Let's say we're going to forge the Greatsword, right? So on this column, you'll see right here, Defender Greatsword. If you look at the difference in damage here, well, not this, but the basic weapon that you start out with only gives you 384 damage. But the Defender is 624 at level 1, and they're both level 1. So you want to go ahead and craft yourself the Defender's Greatsword. That's the first thing you want to do when you start out Monster Hunter World. Now, it doesn't have to be the Greatsword. Whatever you want to use, just craft the Defender version of it. Let's say you want the hammer. You want to do the Defender's Warhammer. If you look at the attack, Defender is a lot better than the base hammers, right? And it also, every Defender weapon also comes with Blast Element, adding that little bit of extra DPS to your, to you. So craft yourself a Defender's weapon. That's the first thing you want to do. The second thing that you want to do as a beginner to this game, after you did your first couple hunts and you start actually getting in some, decent amount of money in this game, what you want to do is start getting into the habit of eating before you go on your hunt. And why is that? Okay, so eating gives you stats bonuses, right? So eating will give you health and stamina. The Chef's Choice Platter will give you 50 health, and it gives your Palico 20 health, and it gives you 50 stamina. Another thing, the third thing that every beginner should be focusing on is when you go to start up another quest, your main focus wants to be on your main story quest. So always look at assigned first, right? So you want to do your assigned quests first because it'll progress you through the storyline. So always do your assigned quests first before you do anything else. Now, let's say you get to the point in the game where you're kind of struggling. That's when you want to go ahead and look at optionals, investigations, and all this other stuff, because those are mainly meant for farming. The fourth thing that all new players should be doing is coming to the Smithy,
Fixing to craft something, are you?
going to, let's say you already did the first step and you created a weapon, right? So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We'll just do this one for now. Cool. Now, for this next step, what you want to do is come to the Smithy and click on the upgraded equipment. Now, you want to find the weapon that you just crafted, and so it's right here, the Defender's Greatsword, right? So you want to click on it, and then you look at what you need. Pay attention to what you need for each upgrade. For this one, you need an Anjanath scale. This one, you need accommodation, a pink Rathian scale, plus, and an immortal dragon scale. So what you want to do is, at the bottom of this whole tab, at the bottom of this, you'll see at the bottom. I'm on M&K, so F is confirm, right clicks back, and preview, all this good stuff. You want to look for whatever your button is for wish list. So in my case, it's R. What you want to do is the part that you know you need. So we need Anjanath scale. You want to press R and add it to the wish list. Now what this does is while you're out there hunting, you don't always have to keep coming back here, running up here, going to him, checking, to see what you need. You can just press your start button, go to the third tab, info, go to wish list, and you can see exactly what you need. It'll tell you what you need. In my case, I can make it, but if you can't, it'll tell you you need an Anjanath scale. Now, the fifth thing that you want to do when just starting out Monster Hunter World is you want to come over here and talk to this person standing on this pile of goods.
How are you today?
It's an NPC that will sell you items, and you can also sell them items to make money, right? So let's say you need a little bit of money, and there's some items that you know that you don't really need up in here, so you'll sell them, right? I wouldn't really recommend selling valuable items in this section in materials, but you know, you do what you want. But what you're really here for is you want to buy and go straight to your pouch, not the box. You want to come and buy and look for these: Power Charm and Armor Charm. You want to buy these and put them in your inventory. Now, these are quite expensive, so you're going to have to save up for that, but you want these as soon as you possibly can. Now, what do those do, right? So, if I go ahead and check out my inventory right now, right, my item pouch, what's going on here is I have the Armor Charm and the Power Charm. Once you purchase these, you leave them in your inventory and never take them out. The Armor Charm gives you bonus armor as long as it's in your item pouch, and the Power Charm gives you bonus damage as long as it's in your item pouch. So once you purchase these, never take them out. Later on in the game, you can purchase these items one more time, the Power Charm and the Armor Charm, once you get into the DLC Iceborne. And then you can make the Power Talon and Armor Talon. But so just to let you know, now you're gonna need to fight a Basil Goose and get a Talon from Basil Goose. Once you get these two talons from Basil Goose, and you made it to Iceborne, then you purchase these two items again, so you'll have a total of 2 each. And then you want to go to your crafting list, and it'll be towards the back, I'm sure. Let me find it right here. So you see how it says Power Talon and Armor Talon. So you'll need a Basil Goose Talon plus an Armor Charm, and then you'll need a Basil Goose Talon plus a Power Charm. But you want to make sure that you have all 4 of them, because it'll give you, these 2 will give you damage, these 2 will give you armor. Now, the 6th thing that you want to do when you're just starting out Monster Hunter World is come to this guy. You want to come talk to him all the time, your chief botanist.
Oh, it's you.
Now, the reason why you want to do that is because this will help you farm necessary materials that you need. So let's say at the beginning of the game and you need a lot more health potions, right? So then you're going to want to come to him, click your honey, and add it into there. So after each quest, after each time you do a hunt, you'll get 2 honeys. Now obviously you can fertilize them and increase the amount and the production rate, but you always want to come here to him and put the items that you need. Now, and you don't start out with all the items. So what you have to do though is you have to come to the quest board or to your handler, go to wherever you're at, and then go to optional. Click on optional. Now, in optional, what you're going to do is always look for these white bubbles on the side, right? Because these are quests that gives you certain things. Now, the way you can tell who it is if you look on the right page and look down here. It'll tell you the client. This one is Field Team Leader Client. And this one right here is the, whoever that is. Oh, the chef. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to look for the ones that say Botanist, right? So client, Smart Botanist. That's the chef again. And that's the Laid Back Botanist. That's the Smart Botanist. So you want to look for all the quests for Botanist, right? And do all your Botanist quests. So that way you can upgrade, and each quest that you do will either give you And there's the impatient botanist. So each quest that you do will either increase the storage capacity of how much you can hold, which let me show you.
Deals like these?
The harvesting box, right? Your storage capacity. It'll increase that number. So right now mine's at 40. It'll either do that or it'll give you another cultivating slot. So you start out with one, but you can do those quests, and it will give you another one. And as long as you, with a maximum of 4 though, you can't have like 50, but with a maximum of 4. Obviously I don't have the 4th one because I haven't done it, which I need to, but. And then it'll also give you more ingredients that you can cultivate. When you first start this out, you'll only have a couple, but the more of those quests that you do, you will get more things that you can cultivate. So those are all 6 things that new players to Monster Hunter World should and must do to help them progress in the game a lot better. If you found this video helpful at all, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and drop a comment on what video do you want me to make. What video do you want to see? Do you still have questions on the game? Is there something that you're not understanding? Anything you have, if you just simply like the video, just comment with your favorite part of this video. What helped you the most? What did you not know that you do know now? With all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.